Hello everyone. Today in this video, we are going to see one important topics. Okay, you can understand which topic is that. That is that disease section from the animal husbandry. Okay, this is very important questions. Generally, or you can say that regularly questions are being asked from these sections. So I have summarized all the diseases in one PDF or one PPT, and we are going to discuss in brief little informations regarding that particular disease. Okay. Various types of questions are asked from these sections. First, I'll like to show you the questions, which type of questions has been asked from these sections. Okay. First is milk fever is a non-continuous disease and do cause because of which of the following nutrient deficiency disease. Okay, then this is calcium. Milk fever in a cattle is caused due to the deficiency of calcium. Okay, what is zoonosis? This is a disease which can be transmitted from animals to man and vice versa, like anthrax. Okay, which among the following is not a bacterial disease which is caused in piglet? Okay, not in bacterial disease. Then coccidiosis, that is a protozoan disease. What are the symptoms of sodium deficiency in animals? Then according to the options, it was dehydrations. Which vaccine is used against the Ranikhet disease? Ranikhet disease, this is the poultry disease, and that which vaccine is used? Lasotoastrin. Okay, which one among the following is not a contagious disease? Contagious disease means which spreads by direct or indirect contacts. That is milk fever. Right? That milk fever is a deficiency disease. Blue comb of poultry, that is a viral disease. Okay, which of the following is the most serious virus disease that has affected the poultry industry in India? That is Ranikhet disease. What brucellosis symptoms? That is abortion of cow. In brucellosis, if you talk about the vaccine, then it is given only to the female cattle once in a lifetime. Again, is it verdigris toxin in milk is due to which chemical compound? Then that is due to copper. Which is the following is a viral disease? As per the option, it was Ranikhet disease. Okay. Again, as per which was the following disease is seen in cattle? Then as per the option is brucellosis. Calcium deficiency, not only that in cattle you have seen, that is milk fever. In a poultry you'll see that thin celled egg. Okay, now let's see function of one by one. What is the function? Calcium functions, then it helps in the bone formation, growth. Okay, it maintains the cell membrane. And deficiency, you have seen two deficiency here. One was the milk fever, another was the thin celled egg out with a poor hatching. Okay, both the questions have been asked in the examinations. Next is phosphorus, which is required for the bone formation. Okay, and you know the famous disease, that is pica, due to the deficiency of phosphorus. Potassium, it regulates the body fluids, enzymatic activity is done by it. And sodium, just you have seen that it regulates the body fluid deficiency, can cause to the dehydration, nervous disorder. Okay, lack of appetite, loss in the weight as well as the milk productions. Now, few more like grass tetany. This is caused due to the deficiency of magnesium. Anemia due to the deficiency of iron. Due to deficiency of zinc, which disease is caused? That is parakeratosis. Okay. Next, when you talk about the copper, already you have seen that verdigris in milk, that is due to the copper toxicity. Okay. Again, when you talk about the molybdenum, then it causes dirt in animals. And manganese, that is parosis. Parosis is caused due to the deficiency of manganese. Okay. Now, next is classifications. Simply, what is health? That it is the physical, physiological, and mental well-being of an individual. And disease, if it is deviates from the normal state of the health, then that is disease. And which causes the organism, which causes the disease, that is known as the etiology. According to the mode of origin, there can be three types of disease. One is hereditary. It is clear from the words that it will be transferred from the parents to the offspring, like hemophilia. And then there is congenital, that is like TB, which is acquired during the intrauterine life, and acquired, which is acquired after the birth. When you talk about the according to a specific cause, then one is a specific, means you know the reason of that, the specific pathogen or the factor, that in a specific that is infectious, that if it is caused by any pathogenic organism, or non-infectious, that is caused due to the nutrition metabolism disorder or nutrient deficiency. Inefficiency, if you see, then bacterial disease, then and then like HQ or black water, anthrax, brucellosis, viral rinderpest and FMD, and protozoan surra. Okay, and non-infectious, there deficiency disease like rickets, metabolic disease like milk fever. Now non-specific, those disease which cause the are indefinite or multiple, like diarrhea. We know they do not know the specific cause of diarrhea. Okay, now contagious disease, this is means the disease which spreads by the direct contact, like when you talk about the FMD, it is not necessary that it is necessary that all contagious disease will be infectious, but not necessary that all infectious disease will be contagious. Non-contagious disease do not spread by the direct or indirect contact, like rickets. Now, according to the duration, this is very important. One is paracute, acute, subacute, and chronic. Paracute means disease is characterized in a very short course, like anthrax. Acute, when it takes 3 to 14 days, like black water, HQ. Subacute, like FMD and this mastitis, which is it takes generally little long time than the acute, 2 to 4 weeks. Chronic disease like tuberculosis, which takes more than 4 weeks for the signs to appear. Okay, next is sporadic disease like Jones disease, that is spread through the spores. When you talk about the endemic, now there is 3 terms: endemic, epidemic, pandemic. You must have nowadays you must have been going through the word pandemic, that due to COVID. Okay, endemic disease means what it breaks in a particular area, like anthrax, HS. Okay, epidemic disease means it affects a large populations. Okay, and like when you talk about FMD, rinderpest. Okay, and pandemic, it spreads worldwide, like influenza. And just now you're going through the corona, that is pandemic. Okay, have you understood the difference between the endemic, epidemic, and pandemic? And zoonotic disease we have already discussed. The reason behind going fast is that we have limited time, so that's why we want to give you maximum things within a short period of time. Next is Enterotoxomia. This is overeating disease, which is caused by the bacterium Clostridium. Okay, and in this, what happens, affected goats can hardly survive for 4 to 26 hours, and at last they die. Okay, you will see generally their goats are lying down on its side, often the heads are down. Okay, now anthrax, this is known as the splenic fever also. Okay, it is a zoonotic disease. It is caused by the Bacillus anthracis. Okay, body temperature will go near 105 to 108 degree Fahrenheit. Sudden death will be within 48 hours. Okay, one of the important symptoms are oozing of blood from the natural orifices. This is the mastitis. This is the inflammation of the udder. Okay, and this is a various microorganisms are involved for the cause of this mastitis. Symptoms will be swelling of the udder. When you touch, it will have pain. Okay, milk will come with the blood. These are the symptoms of the mastitis. Viral and protozoan disease, sheep and goat, which is generally caused from the genus Capri pox virus. After that, it has a high, nearly if 100 animals are affected, 50 animal will die. 50% affected animals will die. Okay, again there is shedding of the ooze. Lesions will occur on the lips and the oral mucosa. Next is Pestidus petis ruminant, that is PPR. Okay, this is caused by the paramyxovirus. This is spread through the contaminated food and water. Next is rinderpest. In the first stage, you will have the temperature of 105 to 108 degrees Celsius. Okay, mucus, or in the second stage, mucus will be on the membrane of the lip. Okay, and at the third stage, there will be scanty urine. Okay, there will be foul odor from the feces. These are the symptoms of the rinderpest. Okay, now when you talk about the pneumonia, then this is caused by the viral and mycoplasma. Okay, and in this pneumonia, you will have the increased respiratory rate, cough, high temperature. Foot and mouth disease. Okay, when you talk about the foot and mouth disease, this is also viral disease. Okay, and in this you will see that vesicles are formed in the mouths. There will be hanging tongues. There will be lesions in the mouth which will have pain. When in food, there will be laminus in the food. Blue tongue disease, this is also a insect-borne viral disease in ruminant. And when you talk about these symptoms, then there will be torsions of the leg, swelling of the lips will be there, and tongue. Okay, swelling will be in the head also. There will be excessive salivation. Next is protozoan disease. This is a coccidiosis. Okay, and it is a contagious disease which is caused with the Emerus species, and mild fever can happen in the early stage. Okay, and what is the first sign of the illness? There will be the diarrhea with the foul smellings. This is the first sign in the case of disease. And now the last one is metabolic disease. That is milk fever. That is due to the calcium deficiency. Bloat. That is the fermentation, gas fermentation. Okay. See the internal parasites. That is the roundworm, tapeworm. External lice, mites. Deworming program. This is very important. See ascariasis. Then in case of ascariasis in calves about 6 weeks of age, they should be treated with the piperine salts. And a gastroenteritis, which has to be, there should be calves of the 3 months should be treated with the thiobendazole, and liver flukes in that which one hexachloroethane is given. Okay. One important point is that against contagious disease of the animals should be burnt or buried 6 feet deep in the lime due to the spirit. Now these are the important incubation period of various disease. You must go through it. Okay, and see as Surah 5 to 30 days. This was asked in the RRB SO 2019. Okay, and guys, you on your demand, and this we have already published our last minute notes. You can go to the websites, you can sign up there, you can take the PDF course. In that we have attached our last minute notes in 4 PDFs. Okay, and it will be very helpful for you all while revising the entire contents in the last days. Just today is 24th January. You have your exam on 30 January. Okay, then if you finish your syllabus or you again and again by revising by 27, 28, and then 29 on the 29th January, you can go through the entire 4 PDFs. That will be very useful in revising the entire syllabus of the Ibps Afo mains. Okay, guys, and guys, that's PDF is available till now only for those students who have taken our PDF course or the live classes. So if you are interested, or if you are in the last minute notes, you can sign up there, or if you have already signed up, then you can take this course from there. Thank you.